line as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the 0-2. And that's through into left, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defense.
Ready down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Into the box, Johnny Lowe. He's just in second. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 10. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey,
First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Vickers has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. Digging in once again, number 10. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Long is going to get there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. So digging in now, number 10. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Bay Bears, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cody Reed gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
And he will scurry back to first. Digging in, number 10. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 10.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Livingston. Oh, he can't hold on to it. He'll get it into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. No problem here. 1 away.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say.
In now, number 10. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Striding into the box, Anthony Servone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with 1. Into the box now. John Guerra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, number 10. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, number 10. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Keep it going up there. It's your turn. Your turn.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Now batting, Mike Reed. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it.
I got it. Oh.
Dumas is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. This player knows the role he wants and will be allowed to return to it, at least for now. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. A minor leaguer receives a check-in from his advisor. Sure, the player understands his situation. A player can find himself torn between a path he's envisioned and an emergent alternative. This player, like most, will look to get to the major leagues via the most direct path presented to him.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So striding in, number 10. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Pelletier is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And today's starter, this is going to be fun for the defense. He's got low ERA, but he's going to be action. They're going to hit a lot of balls. It's going to be in play, so you got to be ready.
Ready for another chance. Number 10 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 10.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santos has it in his tracks, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Number 10. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, number 10. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Barons are out in front here.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Barons, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Bay Bears, no runs, 8 hits, no errors.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage. Into the box now, number 10 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. the fastball, one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, number 10.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bowden moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Number 10. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Come on, big guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hey, let's go now one time.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
All right, one more time, right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Garner over to his right, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just one lone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is line to left. Chavez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a group in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Digging in, number 10. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. A run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work.
The 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nieto is there, and he'll bring this one in. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second. Striding in once again, number 10, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santos has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, number 10. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Salas onto the grass, and that retires the side. Now batting, number 10. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garner on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears: 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Barons, no runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Thomas Helland, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
At the plate, number 10. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Standing in, Nolan Dumas. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Hey, John, here we go.
Right side, backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Leading off for the Barons.
Now in the box, Henry Santos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Batting sixth.
Into the box, Andres Peralta. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Stepping in, number 10, a base hit in his first trip. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right.
It's a ground ball base hit, and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
The batter, Center fielder.
Standing in, Ryan Lamar. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So coming to the plate, Ramon Flores. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hey, stay hot now.
Swing and a looper to left. Chavez sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Now batting.
In now, Johnny Lowe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on the ground to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. Digging in once again, number 10. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chavez giving chase. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. So stepping in, number 10. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Garner, 1 out. Into the box, number 10. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Good turn right here.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Nieto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears. 6 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 15 men on base. For the Barons, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can to accelerate their development.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Southern League's North Division and the Southern League's South Division. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Cobb, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Batting third, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now batting, number 10. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 10.
Here's a high pop-up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with digging in for his second at-bat, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time. Ready for another chance. Number 10. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Dutton. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. Here now is Ryan Lamar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Digging in to try it again, Richard Linder. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Digging in once again, Danny Lunsford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny Lunsford.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Backhanded. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the John Mojica will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, John Mojica.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious North Division of the Southern League. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the South Division of the Southern League, 4 runs on...
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Digging in the switch hitter, number 10. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Hit out towards second. Ojeda over to his left. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in once again, number 10. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Leslie is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in once again, number 10. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Let's go right here.
Ready for another chance. Number 10. Switch hitter batting left here.
Number 10.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to hold him to a single.